Hello friends, today we are going to learn about linear differential equations. In this linear differential equation, first of all we'll deal with linear differential equation with constant coefficients. The linear differential equation, the general form of linear differential equation with constant coefficient is a naught d raised to ny upon dx raised to n plus a1 d raised to n minus 1 y upon dx raised to n minus 1, so on up to a and y is equal to f of x, where this f of x means function of x, any function of x. And here the order is nth order, and you can see all the coefficients are constant. So such a type of equation is called as linear differential equation with constant coefficients. And if we have to solve any linear differential equation with constant coefficients, what we have to do is we'll reduce this equation in the form of phi dy equal to f of x. So what we'll do, we'll replace this d upon dx by capital D, right? This second derivative d square upon dx square will replace by this d square, capital D square. Third derivative will replace by d cube. In this way, nth derivative we can replace by d raised to n. So in this way, the equation 1 will convert into a naught. This nth derivative means d raised to ny. Then n minus 1th derivative means d raised to n minus 1y. In this way, so on up to an minus 1 dy plus any equal to f of x, right? And now when you will take y common, so when we take y common, we have this polynomial in terms of d, right? And this polynomial will represent by phi of d. So any linear differential equation we can represent in the form of phi dy equal to f of x. Let me take one example so that the ideas will be more clear. So if we have this differential equation, then you can see here, this is differential equation with constant coefficients. Coefficients are constant, no derivative, no product of the dependent and the differential term. So this is a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. And when you replace this d upon dx by capital D, replace the d cube upon dx cube by capital D cube. So we have this equation in the form of phi dy equal to f of x, where this dq plus 4d minus 6 dq plus 4d minus 6, this is a phi of d, and the function f of x is sine 2x. So in this way, any linear differential equation we can put in the form of phi dy equal to f of x. Now in this phi dy is equal to f of x, when we equate this phi of d with 0, then that is called as auxiliary equation of linear differential equation phi dy equal to f of x. Whatever polynomial in d is there, when we equate that with 0, then we get their auxiliary equation. Right? You can see the example here. Suppose we have this differential equation 4d cube. If we have 4d cube minus 6d square y upon dx square plus 4y equal to e raised to x, right? Linear differential equation with coefficients are constant. So when you will convert this in terms of capital D, so this is 4d cube minus 6d square plus 4, take y common. So this equation is now in the form of phi dy equal to f of x. And when you equate this phi of d with 0, you'll get auxiliary equation. So here we have auxiliary equation 4d cube minus 6d squared plus 4 equal to 0, right? So in this way we can write auxiliary equation for any differential equation phi dy equal to f of x. Now we'll first of all see that how to evaluate the solution of linear differential equation with constant coefficient, which is in the form of phi dy equal to 0, right? It means whenever this f of x is 0, at that time how to find the solution, that we'll see first of all. So if we have to find its solution, then you just see here, when we, if suppose we have the equation in this form, d cube y upon dx cube 3 minus 3 d square y upon dx square minus 6 dy upon dx plus 8y equal to 0. So when you convert this in terms of capital D, and when you write its auxiliary equation, that equation is like this. And when we solve this auxiliary equation, then we get here values of D, right? So when we solve this auxiliary equation, we get values of this D. Now these values may be real number, may be imaginary, may be complex, may be repeated, right? So according to the nature of roots of this auxiliary equation, we have to write its solution. So let's see the methods, or you can say cases, to write the solution. Whenever we solve this auxiliary equation, and if suppose the roots, when we solve this auxiliary equation phi d equal to 0, and if suppose the roots are m1 m2 m3 so on up to mn, and if all these roots are real values and distinct values, right? So in this case, the solution of this equation phi dy equal to 0 is that you can write as C1 e raised to m1x plus C2 e raised to m2x so on up to Cn e raised to mnx. These m1, m2, m3 so on up to mn, these are the roots, values of D, right? So if we have suppose values of D as -2, 4, 1 and 4. So you can see values are real and distinct. So how to write the solution? C1 e raised to minus 2x plus C2 e raised to 1x plus C3 e raised to 4x. Okay, let's solve the examples so that ideas will be more clear. If we have to solve this type of linear differential equation with constant coefficients, then first of all we'll convert this in terms of capital D, okay? And when you write this in terms of capital D, then take this y common. So we have this equation in terms of phi dy equal to 0, right? So to get its solution, first of all we'll write this auxiliary equation, right? So when you equate this polynomial with 0, we get this auxiliary equation. And when we solve this auxiliary equation, we will get the values of D. The values are -1, -2, -3. You can get these values by using calculator, and you can see the values are real and distinct. So whenever values are real and distinct, then you can write solution as C1 e raised to minus x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x plus C3 e raised to minus 3x. Always remember see the order of the differential equation is 3. So in solution, there must be 3 arbitrary constant. In general solution, there must be 3 arbitrary constant. Okay, now let's see one more example based on this. If we have to solve this equation, then we have to write this in terms of capital D. So this d square y upon dx square is capital D square y, 5d plus 6. Then take y common and we have this equation as d square plus 5d plus 6 equal to 0. And when we solve this equation, we get the values of d as minus 3 and minus 2. Again, values are real and distinct. So we can write solution as y c1 e raised to minus 3x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x. Now the next case is, if suppose we solve the auxiliary equation and if the roots or the values of d are repeated. So if the values of d are real values and repeated, suppose this m1 is equal to m2, this root repeated and the remaining roots are distinct. And if suppose these are the roots of phi d equal to 0, then when we write the solution of this phi dy equal to 0, at that time, for these non-repeated roots, a regular way to write the solution. But for these repeated roots, what to do here? The root repeated 2 times, right? So 2 constants we have to use, c1 plus c2x, okay? As the roots are repeated and they are repeated 2 times, so we'll use 2 constants, c1 plus c2x into e raised to m1x, the value of that root, e raised to m1x, right? If suppose 3 roots are repeated, if the root is root m1, m2, m3 are same and the remaining roots are real and distinct. So for these remaining roots, a regular way to write the solution. For these non-repeated roots, a regular way to write the solution. But for these repeated roots, as you can see, again the roots are repeated here 3 times, right? So we have to use 3 constants while writing the solution. C1 plus C2x plus C3 x square. And go and increase the power of x. So C1 plus C2x plus C3x square, and then the exponential term e raised to m1x. Okay. Let's solve the example based on this case. If suppose we have to solve the equation like this, and you can see when we write this equation in terms of capital D, this is d square plus 2 plus 2dy plus y equal to 0. And when we take y common, we have this phi dy equal to 0 form. And when we equate this phi of d with 0, we get this auxiliary equation. And when we solve this auxiliary equation, we get the values of d, and you can see here the values of d are minus 1, minus 1. And the values are real and repeated, right? So whenever the values are repeated, in this case, you can see again the values are repeated 2 times. So we have to use 2 constants, c1 plus c2x e raised to minus x. And then the exponential term with this root, e raised to minus x. Okay. Now in this example, you can see, and when we convert this example in terms of capital D, and when we take y common, then we have this auxiliary equation as d cube minus 2d square plus d equal to 0. So take d common, and then this d square minus 2d plus 1 is a perfect square of d minus 1. So when we solve this, we have there 3 roots, 0, 1, 1. So for this real and distinct root, a regular way to write the solution, c1 e raised to 0x. But for these repeated roots, solution is c2 plus c3x, as roots are repeated 2 times. And then this root with exponential e raised to 1x. As e raised to 0 is 1, so you may write this c1 e raised to 0x as c1, And this is the general solution of this given differential equation. Now, if we have equation like this, then we can see here, when we take d square common, then we have the values of d as 0, 0 and 1, 1. When d square is 0 means there are two roots from this equation and the values are 0, 0 and here the values are 1 and 1. So here values are repeated, here again values are repeated. So for these repeated roots, solution is